How's it going? Trade recap for the day. A little bit late today as I was working pretty much during the end of market. So I wasn't able to record right away, but I'll show you now. Going to be a pretty short video, which I love because I don't have to edit anything. Short video today, no trades taken, simply due to the fact that I had a bullish bias. And as you can see, it dumped. The market dumped today, so no trades were taken. But a lot of people that I follow took trades because they also had a bullish bias, and they lost a lot of money. Was there an opportunity to take a trade today? Sure. Was it anywhere within my plan? No. So that's why we didn't take any trade today. Pretty much what we're seeing over here on the ES or US 500 had London highs, Asia lows. I was pretty much looking for a sweep of Asia low, previous day low, to then take it up higher to take out previous day high and London high, and also all-time highs are up there. As you can see right over here, we had some fair value gaps that I was hoping it would bounce off of or tap into, present an SMT, and then give us a trade. There was a trade possibility. I didn't like it, so then I didn't end up taking it, but others did, and they ended up getting absolutely railed. As you can see, market dump today. I think it was due to some stock stuff like Netflix or something. A bunch of stocks crashed, so unfortunately that's just something I can't control and cause the market to crash. Probably some new stuff. Let's just go down to 1 minute. It'll be a lot easier. Just gonna quickly show you what I was looking at, what I saw, why I didn't take a trade. So we have right here, as I don't have market replay because I'm a broke boy. As you can see here, market open, this vertical line. We had London highs up here, Asia lows. Dumped off immediately on both. Took out, this is Asia low. Took out Asia low on ES, but it didn't take it out on, or it already had it taken out on the NAS 100. So pretty much there was an SMT there, but wasn't able to take it. Let's see here. I'm trying to see. I don't know why it won't show me. Maybe I have to go to 5 minute. 1 minute's too much stuff going on, bro. Too much stuff going on. I'll show you where I had the SMT, where I was going to take it. But yeah, we had Asia lows right here. We had previous day lows right over here. I guess we marked that out. Previous day lows. I was looking for a sweep of both of these or one of these, and then present an SMT to go higher. And yeah, they came down. If I go down to the 1 minute, let's see. I'm trying to show you exactly where it is. I just don't have it marked because I got rid of all the markings. I can show you where the SMT was that I was looking to buy off of. So it came down, swept the lows, and we presented this SMT right here. Boom, SMT. So US 500 took out the low, then it created a internal kind of SMT right there. We have an SMT there where it sweeps the low, manipulation down, swept the low, and it's like, okay, there's the manipulation. That's perfect. Let's go over to NAS 100. Boom, there's the SMT. We have the manipulation, but there's no sweep. Bounces off. It's a 1 minute for value gap. There's probably another 5 minute for value gap right there. As well, this is all within like a 1 hour FVG or 4 hour FVG. So it's like perfect upside potential. Just beautiful like profit targets on US 100. We had London high, and then this was previous day high, or maybe a couple days ago is high. So was targeting that. Didn't end up taking it because here's SMT. One makes a higher high where ES makes a lower low. But I didn't get a good inversion. Unfortunately, as you can see here, we do have this 1 minute right here, but like it's such a small little fair value gap, and it didn't really, it came up, wicked it down, and I was like, okay, there's not enough like momentum, not a big enough fair value gap that I like to see, where like when I'm in my back testing, I see a lot cleaner FEGs, and then I need a cleaner kind of inversion. This was very, it just wasn't as clean as what I would like. So I just was like, hey, I'll be patient. Maybe it wants to sweep up the lows again, and then we'll pump higher. Came down, swept it out, and I was like, okay, swept it out. Created another SMT. Like this was still, again, a higher high, where on here, as you can see, it made a lower low. I was like, perfect, SMT. We had a good fair value gap that was presented on NAS 100 right here. I was like, perfect. Let me see that candle. Let me see a nice inversion. This candle right here did not invert it. Again, tapped it in. And then this was the next candle right here. This was the next candle that I saw. And I was like, all right. Honestly, I think this thing just wants to keep going lower. Let me be patient. Let me just see. And then this candle, I'll move this down here. This candle went below, completing the SMT. Or not, maybe not completing the SMT, but like invalidating the SMT. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to wait. And then as you can see, it just continued to dump and then ended up taking out all the lows, the Asia lows, the London lows, previous day lows. And I was like, okay, well, trading day is over. So didn't end up taking any trades. That's pretty much the gist of what I was looking for, why I was just being patient. I guess you could have taken a trade on this, due to the fact there was a bearish SMT at market, like a couple of minutes in market open up here, where US 100 SMT'd, where it took out the high. And then on here, as you can see, it didn't take out the high. So it created a bearish SMT. The thing is, though, why I didn't take a trade on a sell, originally had a bullish bias because we were trading down into a bullish fair value gap. It swept the lows of previous sessions and previous days, created a bullish SMT. So I was like, okay, we're in a bullish fair value gap, bullish SMT. We swept out previous day, previous session, previous lows. I was like, perfect. Like I'm looking for buys. But this at the start, you could have taken it. But this sweep of liquidity that created the first SMT took out literally this intermediate high. One high. It wasn't even a previous session, previous day. It was not a significant high that got taken. So it's like I didn't even notice it. That's why I didn't take the sell. Didn't even notice the SMT because it didn't take out a important high or important low that I was looking for. So you could have taken a sell on ES and made money. You could have gotten in I guess you could have got in right here on this inversion. I guess you could have sold here if you really wanted to, because there's no fair value gaps up here. This one didn't get inverted. Honestly, you could have sold there if you're looking for sells and then taken it down to previous day lows and previous session lows. So there's a trade there that you could have taken. I didn't take it because I was simply not looking for sells, and it was against my bias. So yeah, didn't end up taking it, but I guess you could have taken that if you like to overtrade and just go against your bias and just not follow rules. So that's pretty much it. That's what I was looking for. That's why I didn't take a trade. Perfect setup, but didn't like the entry, so I did not take the trade, and ended up not playing out anyway, so I didn't lose money, and I'm happy I didn't lose money. I don't care if I make money as long as I don't lose money. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. That's the bias. That was the trade, the recap. Overall, a lot going on, but pretty simple. Looking for bias. The setup presented itself. Didn't like the entry on NAS because it had the bullish SMT. All the signs were bullish, but I didn't like the entry. Didn't take the trade. Could have taken a trade on ES if you were looking for sells, and you would have made a lot of money. As you can see, it took out previous session and day lows, so pretty good. But yeah, didn't take a trade. On to the next one. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next recap. If there's anything that I said wrong and you have absolutely no idea about anything I was just talking about, just leave a comment down below. Just leaving the most hateful comment possible, and I'll get back to you. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's training session.